Ooh, a wave of like drains have just hit me, so.
Do you want me to slap you a little bit? Is that what you want?
Maybe, I don't know. Do you want to?
Spit in your face?
Maybe.
Onlypants.com. $22 a month.
All right, guys. So now let's start doing our basic shrimp escapes from mount. We're going to do this from a 2-on-1 and then a 1-on-1 position. We're going to start with our 1-on-1 because that is where we sort of finished our last technique at. A lot of people struggle with this. This might not be an escape you use from like a deep mount position, but I guarantee as you do jiu-jitsu more and more, understanding how a frame and a shrimp works is really, really key for making sure you're not dominated when someone's on top of you, okay? Again, this whole series and the series we're doing, it's nothing fancy. This is just core concepts and core techniques I think you should have in your armory, okay? Whether you're white belt, blue belt, whatever. So, our partner's high and mount on us. We'll just start high. He's high on my lats here. I'm gonna compress down with everything engaged. If your lats are not engaged and your head is not on the mat, yeah, you're gonna be significantly weaker in terms of your partner maintaining this top position. Again, want to connect to the ground the whole time, my feet. Okay, so when you're doing these escapes, think, how strong am I? Well, how strong am I? Are my feet connected to the ground? Yeah? Think about what your hips are doing. Then think about what your core, your lats, your chest, and back are doing. Then think about what your arms are doing. Again, jiu-jitsu is a full body sport. At no point in time should you be pushing your partner off you or trying to explode really hard to catch him off guard and use surprise to sweep your partner, okay? It doesn't work long term. It's not, I don't like saying that, but it's not good jiu-jitsu. Anytime someone says you surprise your partner, I'm like, cool. Yeah. So from this position here, I've opened up my ability to now frame my hands. Now, lats are engaged. I'm gonna start shrimping on my partner. So from here, I'm gonna give a little hip escape. And as I hip escape, my shoulders come forward. Yeah, and I'm gonna just keep going from here. Jono can put all the weight on me he wants here. He can keep putting weight on me. What's happening is I'm making sure that everything's engaged. Interestingly, Jono starts to move. So if Jono moves off, move this way, yeah, and I stay where I am, what's gonna happen? Obviously, yeah, it's gonna pass me because my frame is only effective in this situation. So this, interestingly, comes back to another point. Well, my feet and hips are important in jiu-jitsu. Why? Because my feet and hips will help me make sure that my frame is always in an effective position. So, Jono's still on top. I've got him off mount a little bit. My knees are coming to my chest and I'm looking to re-guard him, okay? He starts moving. As he starts moving, I use my foot connecting to the ground to make sure my frame tracks him so that my shoulders and hips and all these recruited muscles are in the direction that they need to be to make sure that when Jono tries to pass and put weight on me, it doesn't happen, okay? And I find that's one of the biggest hurdles to overcome, like, especially teaching kids and like really vanilla green adults that have just started jiu-jitsu. It's like, I get what a frame is, I can do it, but then the second their partner moves, their ability to keep their feet connected to the ground, adjust their hip positioning to maintain the frame being strong contextually, right? When he adjusts his position is a hurdle that you really need to start understanding and really working on. So again, one more time for our base mount escape. Elbows in, I'm compressing down, I get my frame. Now I start working my hip escape, okay? From here. Again, look the whole time. I have things connected to my feet. Things are connecting me to the ground the whole time. He starts trying to adjust his position. Well, I can start following him using the feet connecting to the ground. And I'll end up in, most likely, my hooks in guard from bottom mount, okay? And that is our base 1-on-2, 1-on-1 escape from bottom mount.